if you want to go find my bell. He takes a step closer and whispers, then you can come back. We can ring it. Hello everyone and welcome back. We are here with another mess of a Hooked on You dating sim. Let's see if I can finish this game this round and if the Wraith will help us escape, because I have been focusing on Wraith and Spirit, but Spirit's kind of getting a little bit on my nerves, so we're gonna go with Wraith. And I don't think she's really getting on my nerves necessarily. I think it's just me, and the voice that I'm giving is giving me a little bit of a strain and headache, but that was just me. So nothing against you, Spirit. Anyways, enough of me rambling. I want to take a moment to also thank my subscribers and everyone who has supported me. Thank y'all. And if you're new to my channel and you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe. And if you're just here, hit the like button. It helps my video in the YouTube world. Now let's go ahead and get back onto Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim, and see how this story ends. Alright, 2 hours and 30 minutes down. Let's see how much longer it can go. Alright. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which is sort of okay with. What's that? You don't know about the killer crabs? Oh, right. You didn't go on the Huntress date. Oh my gosh! Now we have to go into the Huntress date to find out. Well, we'll see. Let me know in the comments below. You really missed out. It was thrilling, or I guess it would have been. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. Rude! You pull on your beach attire and splash water over your face, on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their face excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It happens here before. But it's probably the love thing. It's time! Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly, the message is clear. You are going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in this show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. But before they walk you over for your big moment, a little birdie told us that someone in particular has an extra strong crush on you. And another little birdie reminded us that you've been kind of a... Since you've got here, and we reserve the right to withhold that information, even if it leads to you making a terrible decision that gets you murdered. Is that because I let go of the trapper? So are you ready? Of course you're not. Too bad. We're on schedule. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their back. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw. Though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to drum roll for this. I think his voice is the one that gives me the headache the most, but because I'm not speaking through my nose, or I'm holding my nose. No, you don't. No, you don't. But who cares? Rye, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right. I suppose. But no roses. They're such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Those are cute. Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too. Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Rye, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend a day with you today? Of course, I'm gonna go with Wraith. You turn to Wraith and let out a sigh. Wow, are you becoming more like him? Wraith, since I got to this island, I have been drawn to your quiet nature, your unassuming good looks, the nervous energy you bring to every situation, no matter how normal and mundane. I love the way your brain works. I love the way your body moves. And I love how we are together. Wraith looks like he just watched the Earth explode from an orbiting space shuttle. His mouth hangs open a little. His eyes twitch. No one can tell if he's too excited to process or partially dead. Got anything to say, Wraith? ... Sounds about right. As you board the yacht, Wraith is unsurprisingly quiet, but the awkward vibes are down by about 60%. Good job, I guess. It was nice of Trapper to volunteer his yacht for the start of this day-long date, but a bit dismissive of him to say that you two were so boring that the yacht itself wouldn't even notice you were there. I'm not boring. Okay, I can be boring. What would he know about fun anyway? He wears an old-timey one-piece bathing suit like the strong man from some bygone carnival. Come to think of it, that actually is a little fun. Wraith just has a regular old button-up shirt and shorts on. There's nothing wrong with that. No. Now's not the time to think about Trapper, and the way his vintage singlet hugs his curves just right. That's what he wants. Classic Trapper trap. You're here with Wraith, remember? Who you choose for. Some very good reasons you must have, I'm sure. Well, you're the one who keeps calling me back and forth with yourself. I'm just here quiet listening to you, narrator. You cast all your thoughts out of your mind and stand at the edge of the deck, looking out at the ocean, wondering what's out there, where you even are. The gentle rocking of the wave feels comfortable as you turn to face your paramour. Wraith can barely look at you. Is it nerves or something else? I can't believe after spending so much time with me, you'd still want to do it more. I'm only going to disappoint you. You could never disappoint me. I can't stand anyone else here. I mean, they're both good, right? I can't stand anyone. Let's do the first one. You could never disappoint me. Well, we'll see about that. We still have a full day ahead of us. Speaking of which, what exactly do you have planned for me today? Before we get into that, I need to tell you something. It's about me, but ultimately more about you. We've spent a lot of time together. You know me pretty well. You know how easily I get flustered, how introverted and in my head I am. You know I'm awkward around other people, triggered by the sight or talk of money, worried about intimacy, but you're incredible and kind and patient. You put up with my quirks, and after spending so much time with you, I feel like I've changed. Something about you puts me at ease. I feel different. And that's good. I had to change in order to spend this day with you the way I want. Because Don't say it. It's too early. Almost there. He still can't say it. That's okay though. You smile at him warmingly. See? There it is. You always know how to comfort me. I haven't had that in a long time. Anyone I've been close to has abandoned me, usually against their will, but it still hurts. So why bother trying to connect with anyone? They're just going to be brutally murdered while I watch over or overhear or sleep through it. You put your hand on his shoulder. All I want is someone to love, a family to care for, not touched by evil or greed or power, a small house in the middle of nowhere, never bothered by anyone. That actually sounds nice. I would like to be in a small house in the middle of nowhere, never bothered by anyone as well. But the only downside would be traveling to places and getting groceries and all that stuff. Ugh. You're the first person in forever I felt like I could see a future with. Wraith holds up his Azarov skull. When I came to America seeking a fresh start from the trauma and violence of my youth, I was tricked into the employ of a truly evil man. This like background music is like not fitting the vibe right now. I'm just like I did unspeakable things. I didn't know what was happening, but I did them. I worried that death and violence were just part of who I was. When I found out this man's true nature, I snapped. I pulled out his spine, his skull and spine. I've wielded them like some kind of half weapon, half trophy ever since. Too long I have been attached to this Azarov skull. I have let it define me. No more. Wraith tosses the skull into the water. Wraith, what? As he watches it sink, you notice a gold coin on the ground that dislodged from it. You know how Wraith is with gold coins. What do you do? I do? I know how Wraith is with gold coins? Did I miss something from the first one? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't read a lot of their lore. I kind of just play the game. I should read the lore, but I wish somebody could read it to me. Maybe I can find something on YouTube. But I'm just gonna pick up that coin. Good call. Never know when this might come in handy. Wraith turns to you smiling. He seems like a new man. Let's go back to that dump. What a romantic sentence to start this day with. As you walk into the cosmic dump, Wraith oozes nervous excitement. Ooh, are you gonna help me escape finally? Oh gosh, do I have something incredible planned for tonight? Oh, it's not a question. Let me rephrase that. Oh gosh, do I have something incredible planned for tonight? He even tries to wink. It's kind of grotesque, but hey, this sad boy is finally opening up. He pulls out some lotions and oils. Sensual. You ready? That's odd. What's wrong? No, it's just, you're holding Azrael's skull again. You just made a whole big thing about how you feel like you've changed and you're not defined by it, and you threw it away. Yeah, I did. Azarov's was terrible, and I am no longer using his skull as my security blanket. This is his brother Paul. Also a really bad guy I took care of. I have 20 of these things. All real bad guys. Ah, well, guess you can't really change some people. Anyways, back to our exciting night to end all nights. I'll stay here and prepare. If you want to go find my bell. He takes a step closer and whispers, then you can come back. We can ring it. Sorry, the way that I said that just really made me laugh. Wow, what does that even mean? I don't know, but it seems very exciting. And look what you've done to this anxious shy boy. He's losing his inhibitions. And maybe soon, he'll be losing his clothes. Oh my gosh. To get there, though, you have to find the bell. It's gotta be somewhere on this island, right? Where do you start looking? Let's do the Black Lighthouse, I'm guessing. I suppose I could check out that creepy black lighthouse on the edge of the island. Lighthouses usually only have one big room at the top. Should be easy enough to search. You turn to leave and catch Wraith winking at you again as you exit. You know what? Maybe that wasn't a wink at all. Some of the mud he uses to cover up his face is probably dripping while he sweats anxiously. That's hilarious. You arrive at the Black Lighthouse, optimistic and full of purpose. You don't see a bell anywhere. Spirit! Hello? Nothing. She's nowhere to be found. Let's be honest, her heart was never really in this process, was it? That's why I didn't pick her. That's why. That's why. You start poking around, wondering if Spirit took the bell and hid it somewhere around here. Oh, hey, hot stuff. Oh, gosh. You turn to see Trickster casually pose, light reflecting off his perfect skin, all of his many, too many, abs glistening perfectly. Doing something snoopy? Oh, doing some snooping? I'm looking for Spirit. Me too, actually. We were going to face mask and I told her I'd show her around my stage over on IP Island. It's tight. All the killers we couldn't clear to be in this game are hanging out over there, just out of view of you and any interested parties' lawyers. Having a blast, doing shots, making content. Oh my dude, you have got to meet my good friend. Nope, stop right there. I'm not getting sued over a dating sim. I feel that. Hey, have you seen Wraith's bell anywhere? I'm not gonna lie to you, friend. I have no idea who you're talking about. But, you wanna maybe hop over to the other island? Check out my stage? I'm curious about the other island. But at the same time, I don't. But I'm curious, so why not? Sure, maybe Spirit's already there. Trickster smiles just as you're about to ask how he plans on getting you there. You blink and... you're there! Trickster's private stage on IP Island. And it's empty. Yeah, I mean, it's hella early. Everyone is sleeping and recovering from last night's rager. Things don't get really going here till like near midnight. So I have to wait till then to have any fun here. Trickster smiles slyly. Oh, I wouldn't say that. How about you leave me alone for a second so I can, you know, freshen up a little first? Trickster likes that idea. Oh, great. Speaking in third person. As soon as that horny weirdo leaves, you drop the charade and look around for the bell. Nothing. Worried your cover might be blown, you dive into the water and begin the long swim back to the lighthouse. Let's not do this much physical work again, okay? Ha 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 ha. This tickles. Oh, ocean. As you dry off and catch your breath, you ponder your next move. So, where to next? Okay, Trapper is pissed off at me, so I'm a little worried to go there. But you know what, let's go. Maybe Trapper's cave. At least I know to look out for, well, traps. With that in mind, I'm sure I can get in and out safely and find that bell. To Trapper's cave! Wow, this game sure is much bigger than you thought, huh? Yeah, it is. Might need to replay it a couple times to really be able to grasp how much work has been put into it. They really want me to play again, which I am enjoying it, but it is a lot of talking. For me, for you, to watch. You enter Trapper's cave tentatively. He is called Trapper. It stands to reason there may be some traps. Illuminated in a deep blue, the cave is home to a pool of water that shimmers and shines. You find yourself hoping Wraith's bell isn't in there. You hear a voice from behind a pile of rocks, like a feeble old man calling for help. That's probably the Trapper, so I'm just gonna look around. You ignore the voice and look around the cave, because you have a job to do. Hey, maybe play this again to find out who the voice belongs to. Just saying, could be fun. Maybe I should have. But you know what? It's okay. Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin. Another one. I'll take it. Seems like a good choice. Oh, there's something else shining next to it. Is it the bell? Then again, this is Trapper's Cave. Trapper. You know him. The trap guy? The guy who loves to leave traps? Ooh. Do I want to be greedy? But what if it's the bell? I'm gonna take it. No! It's a bear trap! You're dead! Look, you're gonna have to enter this cave a lot more carefully or with Trapper as your guide. No! I died! Okay, so now we're back at Trapper's Cave. And you know what? Since we're here and they really wanted us to investigate the voice, let's just do it. Why not? You step in front of a large pile of rocks at the mouth of a tunnel. Nothing you could hope to move, but someone much larger could probably toss them aside with ease. A frail voice calls out, "Hello? Who's there? Can you help me?" "Hold on, I'm coming." Desperate to help, you push against the rocks with all your might. Dislodging one near the top, it rolls off and kills you. Probably should have seen this coming. Trapper's Cave isn't the set of your average teen mystery. It's the secret lair of Trap Lane Killer. Duh. Oh, that's what I get for changing it. Alright, so let's go ahead and look around. We're going to take the coin. And we're not going to take the trap. We're going to quit while we're ahead. A hulking shadow falls over you. You turn to see Trapper. Great. Smart. Wait, how did I have his voice? Smart. No. Smart. 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 Smart? I don't remember how I had his voice. Smart. That was a bear trap. Wait, how did I have his voice last time? Give me a second. I'm going to go back. Okay. Smart. Smart. That was a bear trap. Oh, but I gotta do it in a deep voice. Smart. That was a bear trap. And I'm a bear. Hell. He cleaves you in two? This is hard and weird, but it's almost like eliminating Trapper last night made it even harder. No! I guess I can never go to the Trapper. He's gonna kill me. Okay. I'm gonna try to do none of the above. Okay, you take another look at Wraith's hot bod. I think I found all I'm looking for right here. Sigh, I told the writers not to give you the ability to choose what to do, cause then you choose dumb things like this and I have to give you a game over. No! Okay, so now we're just gonna do the Huntress's cabin, and it better be at the Huntress's cabin, and I hope she doesn't kill me. I have a good feeling about Huntress's cabin. I love a cabin in the woods. Great things are always happening at those. People are walking into them and back out of them unscathed all the time. To Huntress's cabin! Wow, this game sure... Oh, okay, they added more in there. You enter Huntress's cabin and relax. It's disarmingly cozy, with a warm, quirky vibe. You feel like you could live here if a kooky killer didn't already. You spot something shining. Is it a bell? You reach out for it, but you're tackled from behind. It's Huntress. She holds an axe to your throat. I found you. Now I get to kill you. Beg for your life, so you're pranking Wraith. I think she would like if I pranked Wraith. I'm running a very complicated long con on Wraith. I'm trying to find his bell so he can do something. I don't know, but I'll probably use it to play a joke on him instead. Huntress eyes sparkle, of course. I knew it. Sounds like a fun game. Wanna play another one? Sure. Great! I've got the perfect game in mind. As she's showing her little undergarments. Get it, girl. Hide and seek. I bet you can't find me. Ready or not, here I come. Alright. Ha! Yeah, got you. Perfect. Ha! Oh, close. Not too bad. Ha, ha, ha! Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, I'm not doing that well. Oh, I'm not doing good. Tee, you're silly. If this was real hide and seek, you'd be dead by now. But this doesn't change anything. What do you mean? I'm still mad you broke into my house. Which is too bad because maybe I do know something about the bell. Maybe I'll tell you later. We'll see. Huntress goes into another room and you realize you're not going to get anything else here. Except possibly killed. So where to next? I can't go to the Trapper's Cave. I'll die. Maybe Trapper's Cave? Let's try. I feel like I'm gonna die. Can I just leave? We've read this already. Maybe if I don't take the coin. You know what? Rather than hear somebody remind me that this is Trapper's Cave after all, I'm gonna just not touch anything. You step back from all things shiny and enticing and consider just leaving and figuring out this whole bell situation some other way. Well, I'm doing Huntress voice. Well, if it isn't Rye, you decided against spending time with me, and yet here you are, in my cave. You can't help but be drawn to me, can you? What is it? My animal magnetism? What? My musk? My hopeless devotion to leg day? I don't think Wraith has ever set foot in leg day. You got some nice legs. No time to figure out what the hell that even means. You think fast. You're right. Trapper, it's the leg day thing. I love your leg days. And, also the musk. Love a good musk. Knew it. Listen, I know I made the wrong choice eliminating you and going with Wraith. How could I have been so stupid? You should probably cleave me in two, hack me into pieces. I deserve worse. But if you'll let me, I want to go back to Wraith and tell him I made a mistake and I'm leaving him for you. Trapper stares at you unnervingly and a twinkle in his eyes. I should probably cleave you in two. You're right, but it takes a truly self-assured person to admit their mistakes, and you're clearly aware that you're stupid. So you know, we're making progress. Whoa, are you pulling this off? I'll let you go on one condition. When you break the news that you're leaving him for me, tell him he has skinny chicken legs. Yes, if you want, I can tell him that. Trapper lets out a hearty laugh. Oh yeah, I want. Okay, you scramble out of Trapper's Cave as you hear his deep laughter echo behind you. Hope the bell wasn't here, because if it was, you're never going to get it. Well, damn. You've already searched the spots that Huntress and the Spirit hang out. You even visited Trickster's stage. Well, maybe you didn't, but you had the chance and turned it down. Look, this game has a lot of options for how to play it, and there was no bell anywhere. Looks like you're just going to have to admit defeat on this one and head back to Wraith empty-handed. If you were a game, I'd give you a good review. That being said, Wraith is, well, I don't want to say unkind, because he has been really nice this whole time, but there's that whole spine-ripping thing. I think he'll forgive me. You enter the ruins of the cosmic dump, prepared to deliver Wraith the bad news. I know he seems sweet and shy and like he's not a killer, but he totally is. Is there a chance he could kill you? But the place is empty. Phew. Wraith must be off somewhere, still preparing. What are you gonna do? You still don't have the bell. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Who you talking to? Huntress pops up from behind one of the giant obelisks, smiling behind her mask. I followed you back here. It was fun, like a cat stalking prey. Oh yeah, that sounds fun. After you left, I was thinking, I want to tell you about the bell. Oh my god, Huntress, thank you! But it's going to cost you. Of course it would. Oh, I have a gold coin. You empty your pockets and hand over all your gold coins. I only have one. Ooh, sparkly. Okay, so Wraith's bell. I saw Spirit with it yesterday. She was walking back from here and she says she was eavesdropping on your date. So, when you weren't looking, she stole it to sabotage your budding relationship with Wraith. I think she said something about a cringy truth or dare game. I think they've had a fling or something and she's still mad about it. Or not. Who knows? She's definitely mad about something. Even though it's rusty and old, it's still kind of shiny, so I offered to pay her for it. But she said she had the perfect spot for it picked out at the top of her lighthouse. That's where I went. Oh great, I need to go back to the lighthouse and deal with Spirit. Tell her I'll still buy it from her. Oh great, I need to go back to the lighthouse and deal with Spirit. You return to the lighthouse and head right upstairs. No more messing around. And this time, Spirit is waiting for you. Word on the street is you're looking for me? Or are you looking for me? Ha! Yeah, no. I have literally no idea why I'd want to be around you, especially after you picked Wraith. Did you already get sick of sad boy and wonder if the sad girl would do it for you? Cut the crap and give me the bell. I don't have time for this. Oh my. Spirit seems aroused by your aggression. Honestly, so am I. Just a little though. Let's not let things get weird between us. So you want Wraith's bell? How about we play a little game? I call it Don't Look Into the Light or Die! You can only open your eyes when I'm blocking the light if you look directly at it. Wait, you can only open your eyes when I'm blocking the light. Oh, I'll die? Precisely. You're much smarter than you look. No offense. Even though I had to reread that sentence. Stop on Spirit. Wait, stop on Spirit? Oh, stop on Spirit and don't look straight into the light. If you look directly at it, your brain probably won't survive the stress. Alright, I'm ready. I got it. That was perfect. Okay. Yes! Ooh. Not bad. Okay. Now! Ooh, that was a good one. I thought that was a good one. Yes! So, the light isn't completely fatal, I guess. Only half of your brain and portion of your soul was damaged. The rest seems to be mostly okay, as far as I can tell. Spirit hands over the bell. Finally, girl! I had to go everywhere and die like 4 times to get this bell. Now, please leave me alone. I will. Gladly. And with that, you march triumphantly back to Wraith. You excitedly walk in to see Wraith in his sexiest outfit yet. Your eyes do the cartoon thing where they bug out of your skull. Aruga! In true Wraith fashion, his reaction is a little more subdued. He just looks at you and sort of smiles. Hope you have something for me that's gonna make me as happy as I just made you. Look at this guy. So open and comfortable in his own skin, cloak, painted, burnt flesh thing. Beaming, you hold up the bell. It took me all over the island, but I found it. Spirit stole it because it's a long story. Now you want to tell me what we'll be doing with it? Wraith holds the bell and tears up. He kisses it. Weird. Only one more thing until we can finish this. What are we finishing? Or should I say, who? You wink. Always a nice touch. You know, I can't tell you that yet. But while we wait, Wraith hands you a super sexy outfit. Outfit is maybe too strong of a word. This is barely more than just a tiny bit of cloth connected by various thin elastic bits. You look at it and bite your lip. Oh my gosh. This is so not me. Should I change? You'd better. Oh my gosh. You duck behind one of the obelisk and take off your clothes, slipping into your new sheer, barely there collection of straps. It is incredibly revealing. Somehow you look more naked with this on than you would if you were actually naked. It's really something. Eyes up here. Sorry, it's impressive. You return to Wraith and model your new outfit. I'm wearing basically nothing. Oh, just you wait. It's always the quiet ones you gotta look out for, huh? They're the freak ones. Just kidding. The lights dim. Oh dang, is this what you've been waiting for? You little freak. Oh my gosh. Relaxed and confident, Wraith is a totally different person than the introverted loner you met when you arrived on the island. Are you ready? I want to give you my heart. I'm ready. The lights go out. It's so chilly. Don't worry. We'll warm up. I can't. He's not wrong. Wraith's naked skin feels like fire on yours. The fire he's been so afraid of this whole time. You melt into his arms, his lips exploring. I should probably leave you two alone. Feels weird to be documenting this. Before I give you my heart, I'm gonna give you something else. I can't. Oh my gosh, I am not reading this. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you in a hold up. Even in the dark, I think I know that spell. It's like salad dressing mixed with suntan oil. Dwight and Claudette, guess they like to watch. Hold that thought, lovebirds. Wraith, your special guest is here a little early. Well, I didn't know human bodies could fit that way together. Sure they can. I'll show you when we're done tonight. Oh my gosh. The lights pop back on. You and Wraith are still wearing virtually nothing. No time to get dressed. We've got to go immediately. That's right. It's secret hatch reveal time. And no, that's not some double entendre. Follow us. Dwight and Claudette disappear into an open hatch in the ground. Wraith throws on some clothes and you both follow. It's even colder down here. Well, have fun. Our job pretty much stops at getting you here. Contrary to what you may have heard, we don't like to watch. Not this. See you later. They climb back up the ladder as you turn around. Oh, across from you stands a very old Nigerian woman. Grandma Abby? Philip! They embrace. You are suddenly very aware of how exposed your skin is and how chilly you are. Forgive me, Rye. This is my grandmother. Abigail, pleased to meet you, Rye. So you're the one my little Philip has chosen. Interesting. Interesting? What does that mean? Do you need to earn the respect of Grandma Abby now? I can't wait to get to know the person my Philip has decided to give his heart to. Come help me make drinks. You go with Grandma Abby. I have to prepare the bell. Happy to, Philip. Wraith looks sheepish, like he's reverted a little back to his old self. Oh yeah, I guess I never told you my real name. Philip Ojomo. You bow deeply. Nice to meet you, Philip Ojomo. Wraith laughs, grabs the bell, and leaves. Grandma Abby takes your hand and guides you to the table with potions. Come, let's get some refreshments. I'm an old lady and it's not so easy for me to mix these exactly. My hands just aren't as steady as they once were. You'll need to help me pour. Now, it doesn't seem like the time for questions like, what is this, or are we supposed to drink these possible poisonous liquids? Just get to it. Fill that cup up. Ah, damn it. I did miss completely. I'm sorry, Grandma Abby. I'm not doing well. Okay. That was a little bit better. Dang it, I'm rushing. Okay. This one, you gotta get it right, Ryan. Ah, okay. That could have been better, but I certainly wouldn't be able to manage it. I suppose it will have to do. Come, while we wait, I want to make sure you're the one. You sit across from her and she smiles brightly at you. Philip has been through so much. He saw things as a child that no child has to ever even think about. I fear what that could do to a person. But not Philip. He is thoughtful and strong-willed. He is a good boy. I agree. Although thinking back to what you two were getting up to right before this, maybe you don't agree. Tell me, Rye. Philip's birthday is coming up. What would you get him as a gift? Is this a trick? Is it gold? Is it gold? You guys, I don't remember! I haven't played this game in like 2 weeks. I'm gonna say, I don't want to give him a candle. A gold. Well, I wouldn't want to get him the wrong thing, so maybe just some gold? Then he can buy whatever he wanted? Grandma Abby screws up her face as if she just smelt a fart. Oh no! My Philip absolutely loves the idea of money. Did he not tell you that? I said love, I meant loathes. That does not bode well. Okay, tell me this. If Philip could be a tree, what kind of tree would he be? Well, this is what I wanted. So maybe he does the same? A rhododendron? With colorful, beautiful blossoms that make me explode with energy and feel alive inside like Wraith. Grandma Abby furrows her brow just enough to make you concerned. He might make you feel that way, but that's not who Philip is. Ooh, she don't like me. Maybe you're just nervous. This is a strange situation, I admit. She considers you another beat, then calls out, Philip, we are ready. Give me a couple more minutes. She turns back to you. Well then, how about a game to lighten the mood before our big event? Maybe we can do some constellation trivia, or play cornhole. Whoa, how convenient. You may have played one of these before. Never mind the fact that they were in a different location, and it makes no sense that you could do them here, underground in a completely different area. We had plenty of money to make some other mini games, okay? This is Dead by Daylight. Just have some G-damn fun for once in your life. Since one of these games may be familiar to you, who knows? You might get an extra relationship status boost if you try one you haven't before. I don't remember playing any of these. Let's do constellation trivia. I know a thing or two about constellations. You're on. Hey, who doesn't like answering random questions about constellations in a bizarre and high-stakes situation? And look at us, we're an educational game too. Grandma Abby sizes you up. Okay then, what's the answer to this? The constellation roughly translates to the sea whale and is located in a region of the sky alongside other water-related constellations. Aquarius, I would think. Grandma Abby chuckles. Nope, It's okay. Maybe constellation trivia just isn't for everyone. Okay, next. Yeah, I'm probably gonna suck at this. What do we call the constellation located in the ecliptic or path of the sun? I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm gonna say it's the first one because I've never heard of the first one. Grandma Abby lets out a delighted laugh. No! In fact, I just made that word up! Oh, now we're having fun. I kind of figured. I was like, I've never heard that one. I'm going to pretend you let her have that one. Last question. This constellation was first described by Nicolas Louis de la Calalala. I totally screwed up that name. And roughly translates to pendulum clock. Oh. Pendulum clock? I have no idea. Oh my goodness. The Big Dipper is not a pendulum clock. I'm gonna guess the middle one. Horologium. Abby nods, impressed. Okay, I thought that was tough, but you got it. Good job. Yay! I totally guessed. Wow, you didn't do so hot at constellation trivia. Someone's clearly never considered their place in the universe. I'm glad you got a moment to relax. Sorry I yelled at you earlier. It's been a long game. Wraith re-enters, holding the bell. It looks brand new. I think we're ready. Time to drink up. Grandma Abby hands out the potions, drinks you made. First to Wraith, then herself, then you. She stops and looks at you. She stares at you down intensely with a sweet smile on her face. No matter what you do, you cannot abandon my Philip. Do you understand? He has been abandoned his whole life. I regret leaving that bunker. His parents regret leaving our village. But he is here now, and he has opened up to you. Of all people, you cannot betray him, or I will haunt you from my grave. And my spectral form is not always as nice as this one before you right now. Thank you for that advice? Of course, dear. Now, where were you two before I arrived? We were about to play a board game, fully clothed, of course. It's okay, she knows. She does? Of course I know, it's a requirement of the ritual. The what? Grandma Abby and Wraith stand up and walk to the wall with hanging chains and locks. Are you ready? Yes, I'm finally ready to leave this place. As Grandma Abby places Wraith in chains, your jaw drops. What is happening? This is what we've been working towards. This is how we consummate our relationship. The cult of the Black Veil would do this ritual to leave and return to the island. One lover would be sacrificed and the other would do the sacrificing. So here I am, ready to move on, to be sacrificed. No, this is crazy. I don't even know what to do. That's why Grandma Abby's ghost was summoned, to help. Philip's heart must be removed, lit on fire, and the bell rung. Everything you've done here has been building to this. Oh no. No, I'm sorry. I can't do this. I can't do this. Grandma Abby, don't give Rye the dagger. What? What's happening? This ritual requires sacrifice on both ends. The person taking my heart out needs to love me in order to lose me. And I need to love that person in turn. But I don't know how to say this. You don't love Rye? Wraith nods. Your heart races as you simultaneously feel like you've died. I'm sorry, it's not you, it's me. Me and your inability to connect with me. Maybe we just didn't spend enough time together. Maybe when we did, we just didn't relate in the way we should have. But I really like you. Maybe we can be friends? Try to get past the shock of what's happening and realize he's right. It feels forced. You're not right for each other, but you do really enjoy spending time with him for the most part. You've even believed all his nutjob theories about the island and the cult of the Black Veil. After a while, you smile and finally respond. Yeah, we can be friends. Wraith smiles back. Grandma Abby also smiles. Trickster enters and smiles for some reason. Look at everyone! Just a bunch of smiling idiots. How wonderful for you all! What does life on the island look for you now? Maybe you can try to hook up with another killer. Maybe you can develop your friendship with Wraith. Maybe you can help him find someone that he'll really love. Can you beat Igor to his Victor Frankenstein? What about that cute nurse who just showed up at the reception? Oh, you haven't heard? She's unpacking her stuff back at the cabanas. I hear him and her have a thing. I guess I probably should have told you that 20 seconds ago, huh? Oopsie. No matter, this is the end for you. Welcome to the friend zone. Enjoy your stay. Yay! I wasn't even trying to, like, Wraith is my favorite, but like, I just wanted to connect so I can escape. I guess I'm stuck on this damn island. And so, my precious killers lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost, while trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I just spoil my true identity? You made it this far, you should probably know that you'll have to play again to find out more. Goodbye, Rye. See you again, later, and again, and again, and again. Ha 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 ha. Forever! The end. Ah! I didn't get my happy ending. Why did you break my heart? Just kidding. I really just wanted to I didn't want a relationship with one of these killers. I just wanted them to get me off the damn island. And I don't know if that is even an option of this game. But I had fun. Loved the artwork of this game. We played the Wraith and kind of Spirit story. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this kind of narrative gameplay. And let me just know your thoughts of the overall game. It is available on the Steam store if you want to test it out yourself and see what other endings you get, other stories you get. I'll link you down below as well. Other than that, I appreciate you coming in, and as always, I hope you have a great day, a great night, wherever you're at, and remember to stay kind to yourself. Simply Rye, out.